welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This video I'm gonna do makeup that you can possibly do for your graduation. I had my convocation about 2 weeks ago and this is the makeup that I did for it. So if you have your convocation anytime soon, then you can do this makeup if you'd like. So if you want to know how I did my graduation makeup, then keep on watching. I will leave clips from the graduation day towards the end of the video so you can see how that looked. I'm obviously not gonna put the bindi on and all. I was wearing a kurta. I did not wear a sari because it would be difficult for me to balance with my fracture. Yeah, so the makeup will probably look different. So the first step that I did was I took my Charlotte Tilbury airbrushed setting spray and sprayed it all over my face. I can't believe that I've graduated. Like, dude, I'm growing old. I'm gonna be 25 in the next 3 months and then 30 in the next 5 years. That's crazy. I started my YouTube channel back in 2016, so I was 18 at that time. It's been 6 years since I started my YouTube channel. Now that I think about it, it seems crazy. It's been so long. But I was never consistent on YouTube. But now I'm trying to be. I just applied some Aquaphor because I need it. So starting off with my makeup, I wanted to get done with my eyes before I could move to my face. So I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. And I used it as my eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna put like 2 dots on my eyelids and like spread that out. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I put it on both eyes. This dries super quickly, so I need to work. I'm not gonna talk through this process because I have to work really fast. So I'm done with concealer on my eyes. I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadow now. I'm gonna take this Luxie eyeshadow brush that I have. I'm taking the Kat Von D translucent powder and I'm gonna go on and put it all over my lid just to set the primer. Now once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take the Modern Renaissance palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm taking the shade Warm Taupe, which is this, and I'm gonna put very little of that in my crease. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to take raw sienna, very little again, and put it in the crease just to warm it up a little bit. Like you can see, I'm starting off from the center and wiping it everywhere, not from the corner. I'm almost done with my eyes. I'm going to take the same brush, dust it off as much as possible, and then I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Exaggerate, and I'm just going to dip my brush in and put it on the center of my lid. This is very pigmented. You don't really need a lot. I don't know if you can see that. It gives such a pretty, like, wet look. I use the same brush because I do not want it to be very harsh. So So for my waterline, I'm gonna use the Sephora Nude Kohl pencil. This step literally just instantly brightens your eyes. Like, you see the difference? It is crazy how good this actually works. Indians, you know how we use kajal, which is black. I can never do that. Kajal never looks good on me. It makes me look so weird and basically like a raccoon. Now I'm gonna take my Benefit roller liner in the shade brown and just gonna do a super tiny wing. And I'm not going further and I'm just gonna stay right in the middle. I'm not going. This is what happened on the graduation day as well. I messed it up. I mean, I didn't exactly mess it up. But if anybody's struggling with their eyeliner, we all go through it. Okay, you know what? I'm not trying anymore. I'm done. I know what to do. Take the Modern Renaissance palette, go back into Warm Taupe, a little bit, put it towards the edge, blend it out. That's it. No patience. No patience to do more. Now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to move to my eyebrows using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade light brown, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know where the shade is on this pencil. Once that's done, I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Actually, this is not the gel because the gel got over and then I used the Gotta Be glued thing. But I think I'm done with that as well. Whatever little product is left, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go back to the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna take the first shade, which is called Tempera, and put it on my brow bone, just to make my brows pop. That just instantly makes so much of a difference. You don't realize it because it's a small step, but it just makes your eyes and your eyebrows look so much better. This was me back in 2016. Like, I loved it. I used to do such nice, sleek, snatched brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Everybody used to do makeup so differently back then. I've already prepped my face. I've used moisturizer and sunscreen. And now I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream. Taking some of that on my finger, just putting it all over my face. Graduation day, I used the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base as well, but I do not have that now. I just finished it. Hey. I love you. I wanted something to drink. No, not water. Forget it. Can you make? Now I'm gonna move on to my foundation. I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So this is in the shade 5.75. I do have a review on this that I made 3 years ago, so if you want to check that out, you can. 1.5 pumps of that. Taking my beauty blender, my damp beauty blender, mixing this up a little bit and putting it on my face. this come from? Now I'm gonna move on to my concealer. This Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand. I'm just gonna let that sit for a bit, and meanwhile I'm gonna move on to my contour, for which I'm using the Fenty Beauty Cream Contour in the shade Amber 1, just swirling it and putting it on. You don't need to be super precise with this because we will take the blender and blend it out again. I'm gonna move on to my blush. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. This is how it looks, and this is in the shade Color of Dreams. So I use two blushes because one, as everybody knows, blushes tend to fade throughout the day, and I'm not really good with blushes. Like, I put some on and if it's too pink, I'm like, what is this monkey? I don't want to look like a monkey. So I'm really scared when I apply blush. I used very little of this, and on top of that I used my powder blush. I just took some on my finger like that and blended it out. This blush smells so good. This is actually a really nice base to apply blush. It's nice and sticky. Not sticky like yucky sticky, but like nice sticky. Like it won't move. And now I'm gonna take the Becca Cosmetics blush in the shade White Honey, and I'm gonna put some on my face. Even now I can't put a lot because I'm so scared. Okay, that's enough. This is going a little overboard. Now for my lips, I'm gonna start off with the MAC lip liner in the shade Spice, and I'm just gonna line my lips with that. This I'm gonna put all over my lips so that even if my lipstick fades away, it still looks like I have something on. Next, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Supermodel and putting it right in the middle. This is how it looks. Super pretty. I love this shade. Now once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take another lip liner, which is Chestnut by MAC Cosmetics. Just gonna line the center of my lips. Once that's done, I'm just gonna take a lip brush and blend that out.
Also, I just wanted to mention that on the day of the convocation, I used the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Supermodel, but in this video, I use a gloss.
Next, I'm gonna take this lip gloss by Alomar Cosmetics in the shade Coquetta and put it right in the center of my lips. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder and put it right under my eyes, my forehead and my chin just to set it up. Do you see? It literally gives such a pretty airbrushed finish. It is exactly what the name says. It's literally so pretty. I'm done with my makeup and now I will be right back. So this is it for my makeup. My hair as well. I just straightened my hair and left it down because it was raining in Bombay. I don't know why it's raining now, but it was raining in Bombay. First of all, if I straighten my hair, that itself is gonna get frizzy. If I do curls, it's gonna get even worse. So I was like, let me just straighten it and leave it alone. And we were getting late. I had no time to do anything else. So I just left my hair down and yeah, that's it. I did have a tiny red bindi on. This was my makeup look for the evening for my graduation. It stayed throughout. It did not fade. It looked really pretty. I will leave clips up, so if you like this look, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to do next and I will do it. Thank you.